boys and girls. This is a recording to walk you through your writing a little bit. You are writing a rough draft today for descriptive stories, and so I wanted to go over that a little bit with you. You can watch this a few times for examples, but I also wanted to point out in your Reading Street book, as I did on Wednesday, your Reading Street book, page 152, 153, has a great example for you. It's a long example, and you only have to write one paragraph, but it might help you to be able to start your story, because I know starting is always the toughest, I think, for me. So I'm just going to demonstrate to you. If I were to, let's say, write about the beach, I would use my senses to describe, as I showed you how to use the sense board on Monday, and I described the beach on Monday. So I already wrote out all my descriptions. Then I drew my picture of my beach with all my descriptions in it. Now, how do I use that to get going on my writing? So at the beginning of your writing, to start, I find the simplest way to start this type of writing is simply just to say what you're talking about, where you're talking about it. So remember to indent 2 finger spaces about, and then start your story. I would say, there are many things to see at the beach. Whew, big long sentence, but I might start mine like that. I could also say, the beach at Lake Michigan is a fun, exciting place. There's many things to see. Maybe that would be a way. But I need to introduce my place to my audience. So your first sentence is introducing your place that you chose. So if it was Meijer, I could say, and this is on your example for your writing, I could say, Meijer has a variety of different things. And that will lead you into talking about all of those different things that you described using your senses. So then I might say, after this introduction, I might start to say, when I walk to the beach, I feel the gritty sand on my feet. I hear the sounds of the waves crashing. I hear children playing and see them splashing at each other. You want to try to be as descriptive as possible. So let's just do an example here. If I were to say, the beach was fun. Instead of saying the beach was fun, I'm describing the place. I'm not talking about a time that I had at the beach. So I'm not going to say that, because I'm not saying my personal experience there. I'm just telling my reader what I saw, what I smelled, what I touched, what I felt, what I heard, what I tasted. So I don't need to put that personal information in there. I might want to say something like, the brown, gritty sand felt hot under my feet. Okay. And then suddenly I hear children screaming and splashing. I feel really hot under the bright yellow sun. So we don't just want to say the sun was hot. I want to say the yellow hot rays. So you want to just not say, for example, let me just say, the dog jumped. Okay, that's a really good complete sentence for when we're younger writers, but now we're learning how to add details. So I might say, to change it up a little bit, the black dog suddenly jumped off the couch. That's couch, excuse me, with a thud. I could add a sound word there as well. So you went from the dog jumped to the black dog suddenly jumped off the couch with a thud. Now this creates a picture in your mind. This, not so much, not as much. So I want you to write your heart out. Try your best to write what you can, and then go back and reread it. Maybe add some words. Maybe if you just said, I walked into Meijer and it felt cold. Okay, well, what else did you feel? What else did you see? It felt like I could taste the roasting chicken. That's what I always feel like I taste when I go in there. Let me share my screen of your assignment. Your writing assignment will be to, I was going to write it here, but I decided my whiteboard. So for your Thursday writing assignment, you are going to, just kidding, it's not there yet. You are going to, goodness gracious, I'll say it for a third time, you're going to, I put examples up here at the top of your assignment. Descriptive story, you put your own title in there. Sometimes that helps to do the title at the end. It's up to you. Who it's by, so you would write your name. These are just a few ideas to remind you to include. So just 1 to 2 paragraphs. I'm looking for one good one, maybe 5 to 7 sentences. If you just love to write a little bit more. Answer the questions, where are you? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you touch using your 5 senses? Remember to use correct end marks. We've learned about imperative and declarative, interrogative, and exclamatory sentences. So use these end marks if you need to. So you are creating a picture in someone's mind. So what I suggest is to read it at least 3 times to yourself and maybe someone else to see if they can close their eyes and picture the place that you're describing. If not, that's okay. Add some more details. So I just started one right here so you can see it, but please, you're more than welcome to just delete that. After you read it, delete it. But just remember to indent, and to indent, when I hit enter here, it goes all the way to the left. But to indent, I hit the tab button, which is on the far left, T-A-B, tab, boom, it indents for me. So just have fun with this and just write what's on your mind first. You can always change it later, but you can't change something that's not there. So at least try to write a little something and we'll add to it or change it later. All right, have fun with this, and I'll talk to you later.